Good morning students, welcome to the online class 15. Today we are going to discuss a new chapter, that is chapter 8, motion. Take out page number 98. First I will tell you which are the related portion in this topic. So remaining topics only I am going to take now. Take out page number 104. Take out 104 page number. In that 8.4, graphical representation of motion. So that is deleted. Don't want to explain that. Already have studied in the class 8. So from that 8.4 to continuously it was not there. And page number 107, 8.5. Equations of motion by graphical methods. That also is not there for your portion. So that too 8.4 and 8.5 they have deleted. So no need to take the topics. So remaining topics whatever is there in the lesson that we are going to discuss now. So now in this topic, new topic chapter is 8 motion lesson. What is mean by motion? In our everyday life we can see everyday life objects will be moving from one place to the another places. Can you say the examples for that? For any examples for that in our surroundings, what are the objects are moving? We can see our naked eye or without our seeing, it will be moving around the world. So that type of objects will be moving. The objects will be moving, appear. We can be able to appear that is a moving in that. So that is movement. So the motion is called, that motion is moving. An object appear to be moving, that is. Examples we can say atoms. In the science we can say the atoms. In one atom, for example, one atom, one element is there. In that the subatomic particles will be present inside that. For example, electrons, it will be moving around in the nucleus. No? So that is the atoms are moving. In the element, molecules also will be, in the compound molecules also will be moving. And planets, we cannot see the planets, but it will be surrounding, it is revolving the sun in the solar system, that is the planets. And stars, even the stars are also moving. And birds flying, even the birds are flying, that is also the movement. And even the fishes swimming, that is also the type of movement. And blood flow in our body, that is in a straight line, straight path or the circular path, whatever that is blood will be flowing in our body. That also is one type of movement. So all these examples are considered as a moving. The object will be moving, it will be appear to movement, that is called what? Motion. Okay. So now we start the lesson. In everyday life we see some object at rest and others in the motion. At the rest means, for example, in our classroom you can see the table and the chair will be keep on rest in that. No? So that is the rest object. The fan will be not running now, it's the rest in the position. You all are sitting. You are sitting in your place, you are in a rest position. So once we will be stand up and we will be start to walk, that is a movement. So difference are there for the rest and the motion. So for examples I have written, birds fly, fish swim, blood flows through veins and arteries, and cars move. Atoms, molecules, planets, stars and galaxies are all in motion. So these are the objects moving in our surroundings. We often perceive an object to be in motion when its position changes with time. So how will we describe the object will be moving in particular time period, how much it will be cross the distance, that is the motion. However, there are situations where the motion is inferred through direct evidence. For example, we infer the motions of air by observing the movement of dust and movement of the leaves and branches of trees. Even some of the object we can be see in our naked eye is it will be appear as moving, okay, but most of the object we cannot be see it as moving. For example, air also continuously the gases will be moving in our atmosphere. How we come to know? Once the wind will become fastly, the leaves will be started to shake, okay, it will be shake, and then some dust particle, weightless dust particle will be flow, it will be run. So then only we come to know the air also is a moving particles only. What causes the phenomenon of sunrise, sunset and changing of seasons? Even the sun is moving, no, then only we will get the sunset, means sunset, sunrises and the seasons will be changed. Is it due to the motion of the earth? If it is true, why don't we directly perceive the motion of the earth? So not only for the sun, even earth will be moving with that. Okay, the earth will be moving. That's what we will be get the sunset and the sunrises, and we will get the seasons also. So, but we won't be feel we are on the land. Okay, so we won't be feel it is rounding. Once we go for the some terrace, we can just look up your head. We can see the buildings will be keep on moving like that. The clouds will be moving that, which means the earth will be moving. That's what we can be able to see. It is moving like that. So most of the object we can see it is moving, but some of few objects only, for example atoms, molecules and the planets, stars and all, we cannot be seen our naked eye. It is moving, but it is moving including the air. So now we come to know what are the objects moving and which are the object will be in a moving position. That means the object will be moving from the place to the place, from one place to the another place. That is called motion. An object may appear to be moving for one person and stationary for some other. For the passengers in the moving bus, the roadside trees appears to be moving backwards. Even while they are traveling in the buses, we are moving along with the bus. But side by side, we can see the outside the trees will be running. So just you think of the trees are really running in the roadside. Not okay, because we are running along with the bus, we are in a moving. That's what we can feel like that, but it won't be moved. It is in a permanent place. A person standing on the roadside perceives the bus along with the passengers as moving. Even the person was standing on the bus stop, by the time it will be those who are in the bus, we can feel that persons also will be moving in a backward, like how the trees will be moving the backward. You have an experience while we are going for the buses or in a train, but then we can see the window side. If you get the sheet inside, you can see that the trees will be going in a backwards. That is because we are along with the train, along with the buses, vehicles, we are in a moving. A passenger inside the bus sees his fellow passengers to be addressed. So once the bus will be moving, it will be stopped in a bus stop. We can see those who are standing in the down place. They can easily find out we are in a rest position. Once the bus will be start, even we are in the bus only, no. So we will be along with the bus. We are moving. We are not continuously standing in the bus stop. So we will come to know along with the moving object we are there means even we will be moving in a position. What do these observations indicate? Most motions are complex. Complex means motions is not the same type of that, it's a different types in that. Some objects may move in a straight line. For example, we can say on the roadside vehicles will be, for example, best example we can say the railway tracks, okay, trains. So the trains will be moving in a straight line on the railway tracks. So that is the straight line. The object will be moving in a straight path. That is called straight line. So the motions are complex. Some objects may be moving in a straight line, but most of other maybe have the circular path. For example, for the straight line, you can say the train moving on the track. That is the straight line movement. But other some of them the circular path. Examples we can say the circular path, planets around the solar system. That is the circular path. And even the stars, even birds birds is not in a straight line. Sometimes it will be changed often to circular or whatever in that is. But blood flows in our body, that may be the circular, that may be the straight lines. Okay. So the circular path means we can say the planets around the solar system, sun. And then you can say the cycle races, or you can say the running races. That is the circular path movement. So there are two different types of the motion. One is straight line and another is circular path. There may be the situations involving a combination of this. In this chapter, we shall first learn to describing the motion of objects along a straight line. So what we are going to discuss first, motion along the straight line. We shall also learn to express such motions through simple equations and graphs. Later, we shall discuss ways of describing circular motion. So in this chapter, we are going to discuss about how the object will be in a straight line moving and in a circular path and graphical representation. That graphical representation only they deleted because you already studied in class 8. So now describing motion. How to describe an object will be in a motion. We describe the location of an object by specifying a reference point. So how we have to describe means, first we have to see the location of the object in the reference point. For example, the bus will be standing on the bus stop. Okay, so that is the reference point. From the bus stop to, for example, from here, this currently in this stage, from our school stage to till your house, how much it will be the distance. So the reference point is here, our school. From there to till your house, how much of the distance will be crossed. So while it's moving only, we come to know yes, the object will be moving. So the location of an object by specifying the reference point is called motion. Let us understand this by an example. Let us assume that the school in a village is 2 km north of the railway station. We have specified the position of the school with respect to the railway station. In this example, the railway station is the reference point. I have told you an example like that only. So, the 2 km distance from the one place to another place means there is one reference point for that. For example, from the railway station to my house, from the church to my house, from the bus stop to my house. We are telling no, that is the reference point for the object. Therefore, to describe the position of an object, we need to specify the reference point called the origin. So, we have to describe the object where it exactly means that the reference point is called origin. That reference point is called origin. Okay. Now next we are going to discuss about motion along a straight line. For example, I have told you that train will be going in a straight path on the track. No? So how will we calculate the distance? How much it is covered? So we will be seeing that. Motions along the straight line. The simplest type of motion is the motion along a straight line. We shall first learn to describe this by an example. Next topic is motion along a straight line. Objects will be moving in a straight path. That is called motion in a straight line. For example, the object will be moving from the initial point, that is from the O. The point is O, the starting point is O. From O to till the A, it will be moving. Okay. From the A, again it will be come back to the C. So here the total distance covered by the object is from O to A. From the A to C. So the OA plus AC is equal to how much kilometers it crossed. That is the total distance crossed by the object. That is also in a straight line. So this is the object moving in a straight line. An object will be starting in the reference point from the bus. Will be starting the bus stop. From there to it will be moving in a straight line till the next stage. There is no circle. There is no curves. Nothing in that. It will be keep on going in a straight line. Okay. So that is from the object, from the initial point to the end of the point, how much kilometers it crossed. Okay, from there to again, it will be take one curve and it will become again back to the straight line to the some other reference point. So total distance covered by the object in a straight line, how much it is covered? That is the distance covered by the object. That is total distance covered by the object in a straight line. So now we will discuss. The simplest type of motion is the motion along a straight. The simplest type of motion is the motion along a straight line. So that is from the initial point from O to the object start the journey from O. It's treated as its reference point, that is A. Okay, from the A to again it become the straight line B and B reach for the C. So it is represents the points of the object at different instant. The first the object moves through the C and B and reaches the A. Then it moves back along the same path and reaches the C through the B. So the first object will be moved from O to through the till A. Again the object will be moved from B to it reaches the C. So here there is no other path, only the straight line will be reaches there. So the object covered by the distance in a straight line is called, the object will be moving in a straight line. So in this class we discuss about what is mean by motion and examples and what are the types of motion, and I explained you what is mean by the straight line. So the next class we are going to discuss about the uniform and the non-uniform motion and circular path motion. So for the assignment next class I am going to give for you. Thank you children.